This step is gluing the fingerboard to the neck. What we're going to do today is we're going to locate where the fingerboard goes to the neck. And once we do that, then we're going to glue the fingerboard onto the neck using two-part epoxy. The things you're going to need two clamps, these smaller clamps, 1/16 of an inch drill bit, a drill of course, a string nut, and this should be the same string nut that you use when you go to put your, before you put your strings to your guitar, and it's going to go right there, right there. Now you want to find one of these vices. You want to tighten the headstock into the vise so that it's pretty comfortable. Make sure no one's going to run into the edge of this. What I'm going to have is I'm going to have Tyrell clamp at the 3rd fret and maybe the 9th fret. Hold on, while I'm pushing it really tight. Okay, Tyrell. Also, I'm making sure that the fingerboard has the same reveal on both sides, that it's not skewed over to the left or right. 9th fret is about right there. Okay, you can stop. We want to make sure that we drill into the fingerboard about 1/2 inch deep, so I'm going to put tape right there. So now, Tyrell, if you'll grab the drill, you want to drill into the 1st fret slot, not in the center, but just a little off center. And the reason for that is there's a truss rod that runs down the center, and you don't want to do that. So Tyrell, if you'll drill perpendicular to this fingerboard, and I'm going to help you a little bit. Okay. Like that a little bit.
Alrighty.
Okay, start drilling. And come up. Now we're also gonna drill down at the 13th fret. At the 13th fret, on both sides. But this time we're gonna take the tape off. You want a video? Take the tape off, and we're gonna drill the depths of the flutes of the drill bit. So you want to drill in there?
It's about like there.
Yeah. Here. And we can go deep here because we're going into the heel of the neck, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so what we want to do, the toothpick is flat here and then tapers. We want to taper the toothpick from the center down to the point so that it goes in and make sure that it holds the fingerboard in the right spot on the neck. And this is the way we do it. We take it over to this piece of marble with probably 150, 180. What do you have on here?
150.
150. I take the toothpick like this. I just turn it, and I keep sanding it. See how I've got my fingers right on the little bump that's not tapered, and I'm turning it. And if everything works right, then I take it over to the neck, take it over the fingerboard, put it in here, and I should be able to take this clamp, and if there's any movement, it's not working very well. So I need to taper it more or fix it right. This one's harder because the hole is going to bottom out before it starts to taper. So I'm going to have to do something like this. I take my toothpick, I sand it here, and get like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to sand the point off of the toothpick so that when I come back over here, hopefully this works the first time, but it may not. Push it in, and it worked great. It's not wiggling. If it's wiggling at all, it's not working. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this off. I'm going to put the fingerboard in the vise like this. And I'm getting ready to glue the fingerboard to the neck. And the way I do that is I take this tape, and this is the bottom of the fingerboard. The neck's gonna be right here. So the epoxy is gonna spill out onto the fingerboard. And so I'm gonna protect the fingerboard with this tape. And to do that, I'm gonna tape it, but I'm gonna leave a gap of about 32nd of an inch right at the base of the fingerboard. Can you hold that there? And so about that much distance all along here, right? Now then, I tear it right here, and then I want to make sure this crimps really nice. I'll bring this up a little bit like that, and I want to fold it. I want to have no wrinkles in my tape, and I'm going to do that all the way around. I'll let Tyrell do that, and then we'll show you what it looks like when he gets done. This is a caul that is thicker in the middle than it is on the two ends. So it has an arc like this, a radius. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the neck like this, and we are going to glue a bow into the neck. Here's the reason. If the neck is bowed, and we have a truss rod that runs all the way down through the center of the neck, we tighten that truss rod and the neck becomes straight. So you kind of make a counter tension, right? So this caul, see where it says nut? The nut is right here. So this is gonna glue like this. This tape here is at the 5th fret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so when I glue this down, it's going to be on that 5th fret. Is going to be right there. I'm going to wrap this in wax paper because I don't want any of the glue epoxy to get onto the caul. Okay, that's that. Now I'm going to take this. Are you filming?
Yeah.
Where's the red clamp?
I put them on.
It's now we're going to put the glue, which is 2-part epoxy, and you mix this for 3 solid minutes with a little stick, like this, like a popsicle stick. It'll look like this. I'll take this apart. Take apart the dry fit. So polish up the pearl. Yeah. Can you go give me some blue tape? Put a piece of tape right on the end there. Now we're just going to take this, start spreading this on like you would jam on a piece of toast, like that. pretty nice, huh, Tyrell? I should have been a baker.
Go learn from Mr. McChrystal.
I learned from doing this for my kids. The center line of this has to be exactly on the center of where the neck is, or the fingerboard will slide out when you try to put pressure on it. If it's starting to slide out, that means you got it knob centered.